So I'm going to walk you through how you can start a membership offer for your coaching business and launch it this week in just 5 simple steps. So what I do is I actually help coaches implement an automated sales system into their business where they're selling a membership and off of that able to sell their premium luxury ticket items or high ticket. And that's where you can actually begin to enroll clients while you sleep or while you're sipping pina coladas on the beach in Mexico. And so the specific part of the system that we're going to be honing in on today is actually building out your membership offer. We're also going to talk about where to host it, how to price it, all the things. So be ready, grab your pen and paper, and let's jump into it. Step number 1 is we need to determine your offer. Okay, so what exactly is included inside of your membership? And so what's really cool about hosting on Skool is it actually has different tabs inside of Skool that you can actually just plug your offer right on into, which is really cool. So the first step that we should do is jump over to the community tab. That's where all your members are going to be interacting with each other. The cool thing is they're going to sign up for what you offer, they're going to stay for the community because they've made friends, right? And so in the community section, they're going to be engaging with each other, asking questions, answering questions, sharing their struggles, sharing their wins, and they're all going to be helping each other out, getting to know each other, not feeling alone in this process because they have each other. The community tab is vital for boosting engagement and interaction inside of your membership, and it makes it feel alive, which is so fun. So the second part to this is the classroom tab. This is where we need to have one core curriculum course that your people can go through. This is their starting point. This is the core curriculum for your program. This is your A to Z, exactly how to get the result that they signed up for. And so that's your core curriculum. And so that's what I call the success path to getting a specific result. So what we want to do is we want to make sure that there's no fluff in here. What I used to think when I was creating programs is that you had to give them all the things, and that couldn't be further from the truth. Like, if people are going to leave your membership, it's because they're overwhelmed by all of the information inside. Look, you have a very specific question right now: how to start your membership. I'm not giving you a bunch of stuff unrelated to building out your membership offer because that's not what you're here for. You're here to solve a very specific problem. And so I know this is just a single video, but people are joining your membership for the same thing. They want to solve one specific problem. And so the more niche and specific your core offer can be in your curriculum inside of your program, the more quickly they're going to get results with less distractions. We're in a world that's way too fluffy with too many distractions, and we want to eliminate that. So this course has no fluff. It's got templates, guides, resources, things that are just going to make their journey easier. And my favorite part about having a course inside of the program is the fact that you no longer have to teach the same stuff again and again and again, or answer the same questions on repeat. You can say, hey, that's a great question. It's actually like one of the number 1 questions that people ask me. So why don't you go to this video right here and learn how to do that? I'll do it right now. So if you're interested in learning exactly how to step-by-step create this course outline and program, I teach about that specifically in this video right here. So you can do something like that for your clients where you're linking them to different resources instead of having to take your precious time on coaching calls, teaching that again and again. And little ninja hack here, I actually like to film live in a group coaching session, which we're getting to, and I put those resources into that portal so that it becomes a resource that lives on and helps more clients to come, which is really freaking awesome, okay? And you could even have workbooks in there. Like, allow yourself to be really creative. Like, inside of this program, how could you just make it easier to implement the things that you teach, okay? So I typically recommend when you're launching this membership, have a couple resources inside of your portal filmed and ready to go. You don't need the whole course filmed. You don't need everything ready before you finally enroll your first client. Just have something in there that they could start with and then build it with them. That's the coolest part about this, is that when you build it around people, you're making sure that it's essential what's inside versus just stuff that you think they need, because they're asking you for what they need, right? And so you're building it because of what they need right then in that moment, which makes for the best fucking program ever. Okay, the next thing we need, I kind of hinted on it already, but it's group coaching sessions, right? There's a calendar tab inside of Skool. We should plug groups coaching sessions into that, right? That's to help them implement the thing. I cycle through these different topics. I'll do a masterclass where I go deep on a specific topic. I'll do a hot seat where I'll have somebody come in and we'll do role playing, right? I'll do a member makeovers where I'm basically just sitting with someone and just helping them implement something that they've learned in the portal or making sure they implemented it properly. And I'll do a backstage pass where it's like, hey, here's the camera over my shoulder. I'm going to show you exactly what we're doing right now and what's working or what's not working, right? And don't do this, which is really cool. So those are kind of the things that I cycle through for group coaching sessions. If you're wondering how to successfully run group coaching sessions, that's this video right here. Really, it's just add group coaching sessions. I like to do one time per week. And then I also sometimes film live portal content and I plug it into the portal based on that workshop or masterclass that we did together, which is really cool. So you're really just building up this evergreen content bank that becomes a place where your clients can go when they have questions and they can easily find the resources that they need, which is really cool. So outside of that, one thing that I've added into my offer that I really love is we're starting to bring in experts that are better at specific topics than I am, that will help my clients achieve a specific results, who are specialized in a specific topic, and they'll come and they'll do a workshop for our clients. So that's something that you can start to think about, is who in your industry you could actually team up with and have them teach your clients specific things. Yeah? Oh, it gets really fun when you get to pair up and team up with people. And then lastly, I love to do giveaways. And so what I'll do at the beginning of each month is I choose for the top 3 places on our leaderboards what people can win for just engaging, going through the portal content, and just really interacting with their other members. I also offer bonus points for things like testimonials and referrals and things like that, which is really fun. It's just a way to get people interacting even more so and going after gifts and things that are just going to help them implement what they've learned. So I've given away things like journals, one-to-one coaching sessions, month-long coaching one-on-one with me. I've done a microphone giveaway from the original Moms Freedom Maker podcast, and I've got a lot of other fun things in mind, like t-shirts, merch. I've just shipped out yesterday a journal to one of my clients. And so it gets really fun when you can start to give away things just from a place of service, just helping them implement what they're learning in the portal. That's been a lot of fun. So those are just some examples of some deliverables that you can have, but allow yourself to dream. Like, I'll give you a way more specific example. Like, if I go in and I'm filming how to create a free masterclass funnel, and I have inside of that, I have a full video of me walking through a Google Doc, which outlines how they film that. And then what I did was actually took the slides from my presentation and I gave them a version of that. So all they've got to do is copy the slides, copy the Google Doc, fill it in with their own stuff, and then boom, they know exactly how to do it. So if you could think of any slides you could create for them, any templates for social media you could create so that with the click of a button, they can just copy it. Or I've even gone so far as to make copies of my VSL funnel templates. So with a click of a button, they can just upload that into their CRM and boom, it's just done. So think of, how can I make this faster, easier, better, more efficient, more streamlined, more simple for my clients to implement, and do that. That's the idea of your deliverables. Step number 2 is messaging. We really want to ensure that your membership solves one specific problem for one specific group of people. So a really clear, defined audience. So for example, the problem that we solve is that there's people out there who are only selling one-to-one, but they really want to help more people. They want to impact more lives. They might be full with one-on-one clients and they want a way to scale up their business without it taking more of their time. They don't want to be on the phone all day doing sales calls. They don't want to be in the DMs all day. They really want to coach and create content while clients enroll into their programs while they sleep. That's the problem that we're solving here. And so the system that we have helps them create an automated sales system that enrolls clients while they sleep. Okay? That's what we do. It makes it so you can hear that cha-ching, 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 and your phone is going off the hook with people enrolling into your programs while you're away from the desk. It makes it so you can shut down your computer, guilt-free, go live your life while clients are enrolling on autopilot. That's what we're creating here. That's what my people want. That's their desire. They want to be able to go buy a Mercedes Sprinter van, okay? They want to throw their dog in there, throw their hubby in there, close the door, have no plan, or maybe a little bit of a plan, but if you're anything like me, you just kind of get in and go. And they just want to drive. They want to drive. They want to go on this epic adventure, make life one big fucking epic adventure, go live their life, and be carefree. That's what you need to understand for your people. What is the problem that you solve? The number one problem you solve. And what is your solution to that problem? Your solution is that number one, is that offer, your deliverables. One thing that I always like to explain this with, and hopefully this helps bring it all together. It's like if we were at Whole Foods and we're going to get pasta sauce. You're looking at all the pasta that's on the wall, all the pasta sauce. It's like, at the end of the day, it's all sauce. It probably would all be pretty good in its own way, right? Your program is the sauce, okay? I don't want you to change your secret sauce, except for maybe make it simpler, okay? Your sauce is your sauce. That is your method A to Z of exactly how you're gonna get somebody a result. But what we need to understand and what your ideal client needs to understand is the label on top of your sauce of why you should choose that one and not the other sauce right next to yours, right? And so we've got to make sure your label is clear of who you help, how you help them, and why your offer is unique and different. That's your messaging. If you are curious and you're like, I don't know how to get my messaging right, I'm not sure how to package this properly, that's what I help my clients deeper on inside of Unbound CEO's Academy. Because that's where we deep dive into the nuanced details like this that are important to actually make the system work. Because if our messaging doesn't make sense, people aren't going to join. But when the messaging works, that's when you get autopilot enrollments, which is so badass, and it gets to be easy. Make sure you're clear and concise and people can understand. And that's when they are scrolling online and they see your posts and are like, oh my God, this is yummy, this is juicy, this is everything. I feel like you are speaking directly to me, because you are, right? When you're speaking to everyone, you're speaking to no one. When you're speaking to one specific person, they see you, they feel heard, they feel seen, and they are like, yes, sign me up. That is everything I've been waiting for. Okay, step 3, we need to determine who's hosting this membership and what you're gonna charge, yeah? So here's what I did. When it comes to pricing, what I did was actually enrolled my first 5 clients for free because I did a giveaway. And this was actually how I got my first leads for this too. So I put up a post on social media saying, hey, I'm looking to enroll 5 clients into my program for free. What I would do is say they get 3 months access, yeah? So I would say, hey, I'm enrolling 5 clients for free. You get 3 months access to my program, Unbound CEO's Academy. If you're interested in this, this is what problem it solves. This is a solution. This is what we're going to build together. Here's the result that another client that I've had has achieved from this. Here's how you join. Comment UCA below, something like that, right? And what started to happen was I had this really simple opt-in. It was literally like name, email, why you should win. That's it. And I had so many people opting into that. What was interesting is on the next page, after they submitted, they actually went straight to the paid community, and some people just ascended right then and there and just decided, hey, I'm just going to pay for it. It's fine. I don't need to wait. I don't need to wait to see if I won. I want to join right now. And so don't forget that piece. That's really important. Little ninja hack there. But what happened was that I actually built up a list of people who were interested in being my first members. So yes, I chose the 5 and I kind of drug it out and I made this cool thing like winner number 1 is this, and I made a post about them, and it was really exciting and why I chose them, why I feel like they're going to be a good fit. And if you want to join, here's how to join. Right? I did that 5 times. And then what was happening is I was building a list, a wait list basically, of people who wanted to join, and anybody who didn't ascend on the spot and wasn't chose as one of the people who gets access for free, then I was basically showing the others how they could just enroll into the program before the price increased. So what I did personally was I started at a base price of say $49, and I said, okay, for the next 10 people, it's $49. For the 10 after that, it's going to be $77. Then it's going to be $97. Then it's going to be $115. And then you have urgency, scarcity, because you're only accepting a specific amount of people at that specific price. Okay, so you can then raise it after each specific amount of people, which I think is really important. In terms of where to host, I've used everything from ClickFunnels to Kajabi to Go High Level. I've tried a lot of different places to host a course and a membership, and to be honest with you, they were all great at a lot of things, but nothing has ever been quite as unique and badass as Skool. And here's why. Skool makes it so there's a leaderboard like I was talking about earlier, so you can gamify things and encourage people to interact and give them prizes, which is really cool. That's where the giveaways come into play. But also inside of the portal, you can basically have all of your offers inside, and you can lock and unlock things based on things like maybe they want to buy a workshop one time. You can do that. Maybe they hit level 5 and they're now at this certain level and you want them to be able to unlock something else. Or maybe at level 9, they win a one-to-one coaching session with you. You can do things like that, right? It's super, super cool. Or you could have something locked and make it clear, hey, join this program to unlock this course. And so they see from a bird's eye view all of your other offers in one place and exactly how to ascend and join them, which is key. But my favorite part about it is the community, how they see each other engaging and interacting. And to be honest with you, when I was on ClickFunnels and Kajabi, when it didn't really have that and people didn't use that part of it, it felt like I was alone in there. It felt sleepy. Even though it wasn't, it felt like it. And nobody was really interacting with each other. So we'd have like the group chat on WhatsApp, we'd have the community on Facebook group, which was crickets. I do not recommend using Facebook groups. You might be like, Jamie, my Facebook group is working great. Yeah, but there are a lot of people's Facebook groups who are completely dead because we're relying on an algorithm to show people our stuff. There's no built-in ascension. There's no place to hold your course in there. It's not clear what the next step is to working with you. There's a lot of spam. I could go on and on and on. I do not recommend Facebook groups for holding your membership. It also doesn't make sense because you can't collect payment. In Skool, you can. Okay, all of it just works together very beautifully. So just bite the bullet. I recommend Skool. I'm going to drop a link below. If you want to use my affiliate link, you absolutely can. If you do, I will give you a one-on-one coaching session where we're going to work through strategy and exactly how to set up this bad boy so you'll get to work with me for an hour if you use that link below, which is really cool. Okay, so that's step 3. Step number 4 is you set up the shell of your content. So we've talked about building out this program. We've talked about a leaderboard and group programs and all the things. Take the day, take a couple hours, sit down and just create the shell of these things inside of your membership. You don't have to even go nitty gritty and putting the lessons in your course. Just put your course in there, right? Put the shell of these items into place so that you have something in your portal. And that might look like a few posts inside of the community that you can tag your first members in to where they start engaging immediately when they join. That's it. So just set up the shell of your community. Step 5 is enroll your first 5 clients. Make sure that the people that you choose are people who are going to engage. Key there. Because you can have a very strong and engaged membership with just 10 members. But you want those people to be interacting. So the purpose of the 5 core members is to get testimonials, show that this works in different scenarios. It's to get leads, okay? But more importantly, it's actually to get people who are going to engage. That way, as paid members start to join, they're joining a community that's actually already happening and off the ground. Collect the leads from that list, select your 5 people, bring people in, message the others who didn't ascend straight away and didn't win, and get them in before your price increases. Make sure that they know that you have 10 more spots available before the price increases to $77. You are listening to this right now and you're like, Jamie, I want to hear cha-ching, cha-ching while I'm sipping pina coladas on the beach in Mexico like Tom is doing right now when he just made an enrollment in his program, which is so badass this week. This is the exact system that I help you build out instead of Unbound CEOs Academy, like step by step. And I'm there every single week with you on a group coaching call where if you're like, Jamie, I don't know how to message this. I'm so hung up on my I help statement. I don't know who I help. I want to help everyone. How do I niche it down? How do I make it more clear? You can ask me that question live on a group call and I can help you. Or maybe you'll be one of those people who engages and is showing up inside of the community and you win free coaching with me one-on-one. But you've got to be in there. You've got to be implementing. That's how you win. That's how this works, okay? And so if you are ready to join Unbound CEOs Academy, what I would do if I were you is I would head over to unbound.jamiecoleman.com/free gift. You're going to be able to really see how we plug this into a business. You're going to get to experience Tom's case study. So I'm going to show you behind the scenes of exactly how he's set up his membership and how he's actually ascending clients into it 24/7, 365, and how you can plug that into your business too. I'm doing this because I know this system is exactly what I needed 4 years ago when I started my coaching business, and I was so far away from figuring it out. But I came from a world of selling on eBay where I was hearing those cha-chings while I was on the beach. And I thought that's what my coaching business was going to bring me, and it did not. It did not until now. And so that's the system I want to help you plug into. That's the membership model we are going to create. It is going to bring you freedom. It is going to help you sell into your luxury ticket items, and you are no longer alone in this. I cannot wait to see you inside. So, a quick recap. You do not need to have all this built out today. Just focus on building the shell, but have clarity on these things. Step 1, we need to know your deliverables and what's the offer of your membership. Step number 2 is we need clarity on your messaging. It's as simple as this. What problem do you solve? Who do you solve it for? What is the process you take people through? Step 3 is determine your host. I would make it simple and just go with Skool and determine your price. I would start at whatever price you feel called to charge right now and plan on raising it in 10 clients. Step number 4, create the shell of your membership inside of your host. That's it. That way you're ready to enroll your first clients, which is step 5. Enroll your first 5 clients by creating a post that shares that you're going to bring in 5 clients for free. You can message your entire leads list, which could be your cell phone contacts, your Facebook contacts, your Instagram contacts, your LinkedIn contacts, everybody that you know that you feel like would be a good fit. Just ask them if they have anybody that you think they think would be interested in solving this problem, getting this result in this amount of time with this offer. Yeah, that's how you would do it. Get people on a list, aka a kind of wait list, where they could join now or they could wait to see if they're one of the people who win. Use that list to launch to your first people who could be your membership clients from day one. So if you implement this, you could do this in a day, you could do this in the next 7 days. It's up to you and how fast you implement, but these are the steps that I would take if I was going to launch a membership today, and this is what my clients are actively building out in their memberships. Okay? You've got this. Stay connected to your vision, remember why you are doing this, and create an offer that supports that for your lifestyle and your business moving forward. I appreciate you. If you enjoy this content, definitely click that link below because you will have much more where that came from, and I'm going to help you build out the system that I use in my business. Make sure to hit that subscribe button so that I can keep providing value and serving you here on this channel. I'll see you soon.